Welcome to the Exotical Chronicles, where we discuss the dark side of having pretty privilege as a mixed race, multi ethnic, ambiguous black woman in society, and how misconceptions of a life of ease have hidden the truths of what we actually go through with friends, family, and the world. I personally am a mix of Filipino and East African, but I very much have my dad's genes, so I look African American. I'm brown skinned and think Kelly Rowland, which is a huge compliment. A lot of people have told me that I look like her. Though I feel that when I was younger and had a rounder face, I looked like the singer Her. But given my stronger East African phenotype, I have more pointed features. I have almond shaped eyes, a petite button like nose, full lips, and a great bone structure. I, of course, have begun getting fillers and Botox where needed to enhance my features, so I have been able to maintain a very youthful, healthy appearance and glow as I age. I'm currently in my late 30s, and people think that me and my daughter are sisters. My daughter, who is 16, is a blend of Trinidadian, African American, East African, and Filipino. She most closely resembles the French model Aya Jones. Aya has beautiful slanted eyes, nice, beautiful full lips, and a rather small nose for an African. Aya has done ads for Fenty Beauty and NARS Cosmetics if you want to go ahead and look her up. Like Aya, my daughter looks like she could definitely be from the Caribbean or somewhere else. She's very stunning, she has very high cheekbones, has a very striking beauty about her. She aspires to be a model actually, and has a very captivating presence about her given her long, slender build. She's pretty tall and stands at about 5'8", 5'9". We both boast a very exotic black multi-ethnic presentation. For example, both of us have hair that's curly when wet and silky and flowy when it's straight. My mother was predominantly Filipino and had a hint of Chinese with a racial ethnic makeup of Native American and African American per her ancestry DNA test. Of course, that's pseudoscience, so we'll never be entirely sure what she was since she was adopted. This was in the 50s before DNA and genetic testing was a thing. So she's very Southeast Asian looking, but was adopted and raised by blacks. And so even though she presented the way she did, she had some obvious black features, but she identified as African American growing up. So earlier in life, I pretty much came from a background of just being mixed or biracial, aka confused, because I never really researched or identified my true ethnic makeup until now. And it was just something that we as a family never talked about, which had me in the dark about not only my ancestral lineage, but my identity as a black exotical. A lot of the black kids that I grew up around were unambiguous and used to bully me and make fun of me. They would call me Mexican or Guatemalan. Don't ask me where they got Guatemalan from, but it was one of the things. So, all throughout my childhood and some of my adulthood, both my emotional and psychological safety had been threatened. And so I had some really traumatic experiences, many of which I will share as I continue to post content. But in the meantime, I needed a platform where I could come and totally be a nerd in hiding, and also where I knew that my honesty around this topic could be well received. And so I hope that what I have to share inspires many other young girls and women to escape the potential threats to their environment and mental well-being by understanding how they are perceived by others, especially those who attempt to cause you pain and suffering for simply being beautiful and exceptionally attractive per society's standards. It's important to recognize and challenge these perceptions by promoting a more nuanced and respectful understanding of people's diverse backgrounds, experiences, and identities. I hope to continue unpacking both the shared and individual experiences of exotic stereotypes so that we can mitigate harm to our personas. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to have you in the next one.